I decided to go out, get some fresh air because the temperature dropped to like 60s, and now today's gonna be 70, tomorrow's gonna be like 77. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go outside and get some fresh air. I work out in the mornings, but I'm like, I want to be outside. So I'm at one of the parks here, but it's really nice. This is like I think down here is an actual arboretum. I'm not going to go inside, but I'll walk up to it to show you guys, and I'm going to get back on the trail so I can get my steps in. But there's cute little statues here, which is really pretty. It has the little kids feeding ducks and stuff like that. Very pretty. It's gloomy today, but it's pretty nonetheless. How's everyone doing this morning? Happy Thursday. See, very pretty. Let me make sure I have my chat on to all messages. To all messages. There we go. Here we go. Oh, we got some swans here. Pretty. Gorgeous. The swans next to the waterfall just having their little morning swim. Love it. Gotta give you guys a little nature view real quick before I get back on the actual trail, but this is like the pretty part, see? Look at that water, the waterfall. And here's more on this side. There's those swans again. Pretty swans, and there's a pair. It's awesome. I love nature. I'll go down there in a bit to show you guys. You can walk up here and get a little bit closer to this part right here. Little garden, nature garden. So peaceful. I love water. I am a water baby. My Pisces is born in March. So water is very calming to me. I will definitely fall asleep with sounds of water. I love it. Here we have this bench and this photographer right here. He's taking a picture of us. What do you guys think? He's taking a picture of us. That's funny. All right. So I'm giving you guys a cute little nature view real quick before I get back and start actually walking. Oh, we got some koi in here. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And this is the arboretum. I'm not going to go in there. Hi, Justin. How are you? Oh, here's some koi fish. Is it Thursday today? I'm like, my days are all mixed up. Happy Thursday. Welcome. Oh, he got scared. I'm sorry. I bent down and it got scared. Oh, these are black. There you go. I literally just heard someone say they're a Pisces before I was yes, it was me. That's why I was like, I love water. I love being outside. I'm like, I'm a water baby. I'm a Pisces. I was like, water is just so calming to me. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Oh, nice. So, okay. So it goes all the way under. So that one just came out. They're all right here. This is what this part looks like. Yeah, I moved back to the Midwest, and the Midwest has a lot of, it's very outdoorsy. But unfortunately, if you've ever been to the Midwest, it does snow. So it's not, I came from the West Coast and you can be outside all year round without snow. Out here, it's like, it gets like snowy and stuff like that, but it's cool. I'm in Illinois right now. This is where I grew up, actually. I moved back home to the Midwest, which is where I grew up. And I was on the West Coast forever. I left when I was a teenager and moved back. No, Illinois. Rando. Illinois. Minnesota is not far, though. Nope, Illinois, land of Lincoln. Where's everyone watching from today? All right. So that's that part. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit warmer. It dropped. It went from 90s to 60s. And so the big Oklahoma, okay. I've never been there. And I was actually looking at possibly moving to Ohio before moving here. I just wanted to move back to be closer to my parents. You know how it is when we get older and they get older. And I just wanted to be closer to them. So I wasn't planning on moving actually back to Illinois, but it just happened that way. You know how life happens. Lives. Here's all the duckies coming out. Oh, they're all coming out. Where'd they come from? Because there's literally a bridge. Oh, they're looking at me. I'm sorry, I don't have food. Oh, they're friendly. They're looking at me, you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have food. I was not planning on feeding things today. I was just going to walk on the path. They're really friendly, though. But I just like, where did they come from? Because behind me is this. I like got on here and they just came out. Hi, duckies. By how Chicago is, I wouldn't have thought that was Illinois. But you know what? Chicago gets a bad rap. That's why I was like, I did a video that's still on my channel when I did a tour, because I've never lived in Chicago myself either. Like, I'm in a smaller city, but Chicago's not bad. And it's interesting because people that talk crap about Chicago are the ones that don't live out here. Like any place, you have to be very careful where you go and pay attention. There's certain areas where you definitely wouldn't want to be alone at night. Pop those cakes and cheeks. But anyway, but you just have to use common sense. And I'm actually about to move again. I'm moving closer to Chicago. So that'll be interesting. I'll be in a Chicago suburb. Devil. Oh my gosh. Oh, they are following me. They are so friendly, you guys. I feel bad. I don't have food. You know what? These are domesticated. They're used to being fed. Because I walked over here and they're like, hey, it's a human. They're like, feed us. Oh. Now I feel so bad. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I came out here to get exercise. I wasn't planning on feeding animals. So I'm sorry. Next time I come out here, I will have food for you guys, okay? They really are like. And there's a crane over there for you guys. I love cranes. Cranes are normally loners. They just stand out there by themselves. But they are nice. But yeah, anyway, Chicago's nice though. There's lots of nice places in the actual city of Chicago that are nice. And then there's places where, it's kind of ghetto, I guess, but it just depends on where you are. But the city of Chicago in itself, and you have to remember that Chicago is one of the biggest cities in the U.S. So with major cities comes crime because there's more people. That makes sense. Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Like, Chicago is huge. So like, I hate to say it, I'm not trying to bring no politics into this, but Trump has never been to Chicago, and he keeps saying, oh, like Chicago's ghetto and it's bad and they're doing this. No, it's not true. He's never been there. He needs to shut his orange face up. That's all I'm gonna say political. But it's just like, yeah, Chicago is I think it is the largest city in the US, right? That in New York is like where there's more people, there's going to be crime. The crime rate is going to be higher in a bigger major city like Chicago than compared to like where I'm at now, where it's a smaller population. So small population cities and little, cities out in the hicks and the sticks and in the country are not going to have as much crime because it's smaller. Anytime you're in a major city, crime will be higher. My grandpa was in World War II and he lives in Chicago. He's 93. Oh, bless your granddad. Tell him thank you for his service. And is he good? He's 93 and he's fairly healthy. That's awesome. Like, people don't even live to 90s. Like, my grandma died in her 70s, but granted that she smoked and drank since she was like 13. So yeah, but yeah, people just don't live that long anymore. So that's awesome that he's 93, dude. Like, good on him. And I hope you guys visit him and that he's healthy. All right, time to go back on the path. There's actual people coming over here now. I don't like getting people in the shots. Here's the back part where I was at again. with those koi fish. It's so cool. Oh, the swans are coming up. That's so pretty. He had cancer in World War II, but the Army meds healed him and he's okay now. Wow, that's awesome. And see, there's been cures for cancer for ages, but it's unfortunately in the U.S., healthcare is more of a cost. It's a service. They don't really try to heal you. It's in their best interest for people to continue. Good morning. For people to continue to be sick, because out here in the U.S., the more people that are sick and have to rely on the healthcare system, the more money they make. So instead of fixing the problem, they put band-aids on it. And there's been cures to cancer. Here's the swans up close, you guys. You guys see them? Look at them, pretty. Hi. Yeah, these ones are used to people. I'm like, literally, there's like a gate here. I'm like so close to them. Are they a male and a female, or are they two males? Or I don't know how you can tell the difference between swans. They're beautiful. This just made my day. Like I said, I'm a Pisces. I love water. I love nature. So I'm like, oh, I'm so happy now. You got to really know somebody and have that bag. Yeah, you do. Can I salute? Can I get a salute in the comments from my grandpa? Is it Sergeant Leader Gary Becks? Yes. Shout out to Mr. Gary Becks. Thank you for your service, sir. We appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for what you did. And gosh, I just hope that he continues to have a blessed, awesome life. Oh, there's some little duckies here. And unfortunately, it's about money. But yeah, it's a shame. Healthcare in America, everything causes cancer. It's like they want you to have cancer. They want us sick and dead. That's why you gotta advocate for yourself and do your own research, because if it was up to them, we'd all have cancer, and just the pharmaceutical companies are just making money off of us, which is a shame, because I know everyone knows someone who has cancer or has died from it, and there's literally been cures. So this is this one. Here's this like building thing. I'm gonna come up here so you guys can see better. But this is that. Salute. Yep. So here's this. That's awesome that he's in his 90s though. And I bet you he's probably healthier than some people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. He's got that real immune system because he was back in World War II. He's got that real immune system. Unlike this crap today. Like, he's been through it. God bless him. Gary Becks. Mr. Gary Becks. Or is a sergeant. You said SRT. Is that sergeant? He is a great man. Yeah, so like, can we share? Can he be my grandpa too? Like, I'll bake him some cookies. Like, I can cook. Whatever he wants to eat, I'll cook it for him. Alright, so now I'm walking a little bit faster because, like I said, I originally came out here to walk, but, you know, being a Pisces and stuff, you can't help but stop and see nature. You're like, ooh, water. And here's the actual gardens part right here. And I think I can walk around here a little bit. I know someone that's on their deathbed right now. It's kind of sad, and just knowing he's waiting for his last breath. And I'm so sorry to hear that. And sometimes too, depending on the age and the life, like if they've been suffering for a while, sometimes, you know, they're just ready. They're just like, I'm tired of suffering. I'm ready to go. Fettuccine Alfredo. What about fettuccine Alfredo? Here's another little mini waterfall for you guys. I don't see any koi in here, but yeah. Oh, that was his favorite. Gotcha. I can make some fettuccine Alfredo. Well, you said was. Is he still? I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand? I thought you said he's still alive. Here's another little thing that I'm walking under, and now we're going into the actual garden part, which is pretty. Yeah. So fettuccine Alfredo with some garlic bread on the side too. There you go. Hook it up. You can't go wrong with some garlic Texas toast with some pasta. Yeah, he is 93. He lives in Chicago. Okay, so he is like, okay, I just want to make sure. I was like, wait a minute, you said was like, so that was his favorite, but he just doesn't eat it anymore. Well, I mean, it is like cream and cheese. So, yeah, when you get a certain age, like that stuff hurts your stomach. So it's not like it's the healthiest. All right, there's this circular part right here that I'm going to walk around and show you guys the front. Counting my steps too. My watch is going off. There we go. That's what that looks like. Pretty. I like the water better though. I mean, yeah, like flowers are pretty, but I'm a water baby. I was like, don't get me no flowers, give me food. I'm just playing. Flowers are nice though. I mean, if a dude gets me like flowers or something, I'll definitely accept them. But would I prefer food over flowers? Yes. I'm a big foodie. So here's the flowers right here. And there's like a center part right here. It goes right here. Roses, those are gorgeous. Nice. Good morning. These are pretty pink roses. I just read your description. What type of games you like? I've been on Dandy's World for a minute. And Dandy's World has a update for Halloween, but I'm like indie. I don't really want to say horror because I'm not a horror game streamer. I honestly I get so scared, but I like action and some shooters, zombies, survival shooter, I guess. Really like zombie and shooters is my favorite. And then, like I said, indie. I know, I need to do a live stream of that one game. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Let me stop for a second. Woo. I got this hoodie on, I'm hot. About to take it off. It's similar to the game That's Not My Neighbor. But I think I'm sure you guys have seen it if you followed major streamers, but it's the one where similar to that and you have to let them in. I have to leave the stream. He just got hit by a car. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope that's not true. Well, Justin, I hope that everything is okay with him. And yeah, go take care of your business. I hope he's okay. We'll see you next time. You can always just leave a comment too in my in the community section. So let us know how he's doing, okay? Have a good day and God bless. Be safe. All right. But yeah, anyway, it's a game that pretty much is like That's Not My Neighbor, where you have to find out who these visitors are and make sure not to let them in. So I wanted to live stream that because that's a long game. I don't want to have to sit here and play it and edit it. So that's going to be a live stream. And I might live stream that tomorrow. And it's funny because, yeah, I would be working right now and most people would be working because it is 11 a.m. But, yeah, it seems like because, different people are available different times. So I'll probably stream this tomorrow, try and do it during the day. And all right, and here's the river. Now I'm actually back on the path. I showed you guys, had a little detour, showed you guys the water, the fish, the swans, the ducks, and the flowers. Now I'm back on the path and the river is right to my left. So I gotta get my steps in. I don't think there's another scenic part. Or actually, you know what? It's all the way back behind me. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's going to be too far. So I was like, oh, I'll show you guys the statues and stuff. But that's way back. You don't know why that made you drop the phone? What? What made you drop the phone, Randall? Yeah, the stone men and stuff and that big arch are behind me. So I'd have to turn around, which I will do eventually. But next time I'll stream that. I'll keep going up a little bit forward though to see what else comes up because there's a few structures here that are nice. They're so goofy. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Do you guys celebrate Halloween? I mean, yeah, Halloween is not a holiday, and when you're an adult and stuff, it's more like partying and stuff. Being back in the Midwest, there's lots of boats, right? Like there's the river right here. So I was thinking of doing a river boat party, but I don't know if I'll even be able to do anything for Halloween because, like I said, I'm moving. I just found out from my realtor that the place I was looking at, they approved that application. So I'm like, well, I'll be moving in a couple of weeks. Here's a nice little part right here that you can sit on the river and take a look at the river, don't you know? Nice little river view. I might go to a strip club. Moderation. Dude, I would join you too. Trying to make it rain, do something strange for a piece of change. Let me go to the ATM and get my stripper ones and I'll join you. The moderation held that. That's too funny. That is awesome. Make sure you get your stripper ones, okay? Make it holler for $1. Do something strange for a piece of change. Oh man, this is too funny. Oh, you know what? The ark is over here. Okay. But the stone people, I think, are behind me. Good old 50 ball of wad of $50. You're just going to throw it all at once, like roll it up in a ball and be like, yeah, get it. No, you got to finesse it. You got to have the ones. You got to, can't give it all at once. You got to have ones and, give out a couple at a time. This is a playground right here. And then that sign right there, the Rock River, that's what this is called, is the Rock River. So this is Rockford, Illinois. All right, so there's one structure. The one that I really wanted to show you guys is way behind us. And I'm not going that way right now. Obviously, I'm going straight ahead. I'm going to go all the way to the end here, which starts going into residential, and then I'm going to turn back, and then there's a whole nother area behind me. So there's a little structure there. And then this arc that we're coming up to is what this park is known for. This, I don't know if this is like a red or orange. To me, it looks like orange red, but whatever. This is the arc that some artist made. It's been here since before I was born, before I was a kid, and I grew up here. So this is that arc that this park is known for. So there's that. Dun, 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 dun. Big old arc. Up, it held it for review again. Let's see. Yeah, 51s. Maybe I'm a smack 10 butts and show $2. That's too funny. Hey, be careful. It depends on the the area, right? Because some people, they allow that, some people they don't get thrown out. I don't want to be live streaming next time and then be like, Randall, how was the strip club? You're like, yeah, well, I smacked some booties and got kicked out. That's too funny. Respectfully, like smack them respectfully if they allow you to. If they allow, because a lot of places, especially if you're in the Midwest, pretty sure there's a no touching policy. Now, where I came from in Vegas, that's different. That's completely different. But the Midwest is a bit more modest, and yeah. So just make sure that's okay. I don't want to be hearing you that you got locked up. That would not be good. All right, so this is where I'm gonna have to start going under this bridge and it starts to get a bit more residential, I'll go to the end and then I'll turn back to actually get into the park. Like, ooh, yes, I'm gonna burn some calories today. I got my hoodie on too, so I am sweating. Like, yup. I like to at least try and do a walk outside at least once a week and then just do the rest of my exercises, indoor. But like I said, I'm a Pisces and a water baby. I love nature, so if I can be outside, I'll be outside. I'll choose that over being inside any day. Good morning. Let me see how many steps I have right now. We've got some geese over here. I am at 3,493 steps, 109 calories burned. Hi, geesies. Hello. How y'all doing? See, these are nice. Man, the geese on the West Coast were mean, dude, and they would follow you and stuff and hiss at you. These are nice, proper Midwest geese. They're like, good morning, lady, or good evening, good afternoon, miss. I could have sworn that one that bowed its head down was saying good afternoon. Oh, man. Thirsty. What is this supposed to be? Oh, it's a memorial. A bunch of candles. 25 years of service, walk to remember. Remembering beginning a new journey. Oh, it has a bunch of names and candles. That's nice. Here's some geese in the water. Yep, no problem, Rando. Take your time. Here is that dragon in the water. It's like a piece of wood. Oh, looks like they're doing construction over there. Or they're cutting down trees. There's a bunch of logs in the water right there too. All right, I'm gonna turn around because I see trucks and trees being cut down and I don't want that to be too loud. So let's turn back. There. Oh man, going this way backwards, the sun's in my face because my back was towards the sun. That's funny. Hello again, geese. So like we literally just saw you like 10 seconds ago. I know that was quick, huh? Oh, my legs itch. Oh, I gotta stop and scratch it. Like itchy. Okay. There we go. My legs are like itchy. Itch, itch, itch. No mosquito bites, but it's just itchy. Okay. Alrighty. it right now? Over here it is 11:41. So it's close to noon, so a lot more people are coming out. I got here like before 11. So I think it's been an hour. Or close to an hour. But as I'm passing people, I'm pointing the phone down because I never like to record people. I think I'm gonna try and get you guys up to that stone statue, and then I will end the stream because that's like another staple monument at this particular park is this structure, that arboretum that I was at earlier that had the water and all of that, and then that structure that's made of rocks. But I appreciate you guys joining me. If you're not subscribed already, please do. I like to do IRL live streams like this. I call these pop-up live streams. They're not planned, and it's normally when I'm outside or traveling or doing some sort of outdoor activity. So just make sure you have your notifications turned on, so when I do these that you're notified and you can join in. Otherwise, you'll just see an upload. Make sure to check my videos page so you guys can see when I have a recent upload. And also on the community tab, that's where I'm able to talk to you guys as well. And I'll post things. I'll post quizzes and stuff like that too, or not necessarily quizzes, but I'll post like polls to ask what you guys want to see me do next. Like there was a poll from like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, to ask you guys, what do you want to see me do next? And I listed some options, and the majority of you guys voted for horseback riding. So I did that. So I have a horseback riding video that I uploaded, I think a week or two, a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't able to live stream that, obviously, because you need both your hands, but I had to upload that, but I did go horseback riding. So I'll ask what you guys want to see, or if it's a particular game. So make sure you check the community tab from my homepage. Just go to community, and you guys can write messages in there too to me as well. So that's always nice to be able to interact with the community and stuff. So I do like that they were able to add that to YouTube, especially coming from Twitch. Twitch had more interactions with their community. YouTube is starting to get that stuff. I am itchy. Oh my gosh. Like I'm trying not to scratch, but my legs are like itchy. I'm double checking, like, yeah, I didn't get bit by a mosquito, but I'm just like, dang, like my legs are itchy. That's the one thing about the Midwest. And I have on shorts. My legs are out. Probably just the air. Oh, okay. Had to take a stop to scratch my legs. Like, dang it. You know, like you get that itch where you like try to ignore it, but then it like starts to burn. You're like, oh my God, I gotta scratch. Goodness. Alright, so we're almost back to where I started the live stream, and then a little bit further is that arboretum part where I was, which has the ducks in the water. So once I get to that stone structure, I'll show you guys that. Like I said, then I'll end the stream. I walked pretty fast, but I took that little scenic break to show you all the plants in the water. And it's already been 34 minutes. For these type of live streams, I do like to try and keep them 20 minutes or under. You know, sometimes they do go to an hour, depends, especially if people are in here and we're talking. Because I'm mobile, you know, sometimes the quality can be a little fuzzy because you're not, you know, you're outside. So you're trying to connect to a tower for connection, and, you know, I like it to be good quality. So I try to keep these short, but it really depends. People are coming out because it's close to noon. So Obviously, the earlier you get to a place, the less people there are. So, yeah. Here's the lake now here on my right instead of my left. I'll just point it that way so you guys can see, because there's like people in front of me. I don't want to get them. And then to the left is the garden with the flowers and stuff that I walked through earlier. No swimming. I definitely would not want to swim in here anyway. Walking a little bit faster to get back to my car or whatever. This is what you call a power walk. Who said you're back? Welcome back. I had already turned around and back to where I started when I began the live stream. And I honestly got to get back to my car. I'll see how far down that statue is. If it's too much further down, then another time we'll see. But yeah, I walk pretty fast, so I picked up the pace and I'm like power walking right now, sweating, burning these calories, which is great. And getting a beautiful view while doing it. But there are a lot more people out. So it is close to noon. People are coming out. Actually, I think my car is right right down there. I don't know where that structure is. I can walk up a little bit further and see if that structure is there. Like I said, it was not. I did. I had to, because I like to walk, like walk, like not, stroll, but walk. Like I'm power walking. Yeah, my car is right there on the left, so I'm about to pass my car. I will see where that structure is and then come back. And sometimes I'll jog. If I jog, you know what, I'll do it like on a treadmill because I like being outside. I like the fresh air, but I don't like running outside or jogging because you get so sweaty so quick. I feel like for me, power walking is nice and you do work up a sweat. Sometimes I'll really pick up the pace and get to a light jog, but I don't really like running outside. Like I said, I prefer to just walk fast and then slow down if I need to enjoy, the scenery and stuff like that. But yeah, my car is like right on our left here. So I'm like, where's that structure? I'm trying to look ahead. It might be all the way down. I might cheat and drive us over there. Let me see how many steps I got in first. Because, yeah, there's actually a lot more people now. I don't want to accidentally get people. I'm at 5,442 steps, burned 178 calories. If I can at least get to like 200, that would be good. 200 calories. So I guess I will walk down a little bit further. I'm just like, we will see. Oh yeah, actually, I think I see the structure right there, so perfect. That's a stone structure. I'll stop there and show you guys the little stone soldiers and walk my happy self back to my car and in the street. Same, I think because how uncommon it is to jog where I am. Gotcha. Well, I mean, if you do a nice brisk walk, or what I'll say is a power walk, you work up a sweat. Like I'm sweating right now. Like I'm burning calories, I'm sweating. But you also have to do what you can do too. Because, if you are, if you're not able to, get to a quicker walk, then you won't be able to. So go at your own pace. Yeah, it's time to go. Like there's too many people now. It's funny because I'm a friendly person, but I'm low key, or not even low key. Like I'm an extroverted introvert. I like company and talking to people and stuff, but if I can choose to be alone, most of the time I'll choose to be by myself. All right. Let's see. Yep, there's a lot more people. It's like, yeah, like if I have a choice, like interact with people or not, I'd be like, I would choose not interacting. And people that I know, obviously, like I'm very social, and I'll talk to some strangers sometimes too, but I'm just like, I'm cool doing stuff by myself. So. All right, so here is that stone structure I was telling you guys about. I had been past my car already. I just gotta show you guys this, and then I'm cutting it. It's about to be a wrap. So this is what another famous structure that the park is known for. These are the Knights of the park. Yeah, a lot of people need to be on their own timing, exactly. So these are the park knights. Just like Toy Story, they come to life at nighttime. And they will punish the wrongdoers, people that are littering or doing silly stuff. So there they are. We have Leonidas, Theo, Leo, and Scorpio right there. I'm just playing. I'm just making up names, but yeah. So he has his spear. And then he has a sword. Yep. And I'll scoot back a little bit so you guys can see more of a wide angle. But this is them. These are the park knights. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. That is a wrap. I am going to go back and walk to my car and go home and shower. But I thank you guys so much. This is called Sinnissippi Park. This is in Rockford, Illinois. So yeah, Sinnissippi Park, Rockford, Illinois. Yeah. And we got some geese there too. Just kind of looking. Yep, Sinnissippi, Sinnissippi, almost like Mississippi, but Sinnissippi. Oh, there's a bug. That's my cue to leave. The freaking bee right there. All right, you guys. My car's over here, so I'm gonna cut through this. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. I might try and live stream, like I said, tomorrow. Actually, play a game tomorrow, and it'll be during the day. I might do like between 9 and 10 a.m. Central Time, CST. So, thank you guys for joining. Cool. Okay. Have a great day. You too. Don't forget your stripper ones on Halloween. Have fun. Throw one for me, okay? But yeah, have a good one, you guys. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all tomorrow for some actual video games. Peace out.